Hello traders, this is Rick with Hit and Run Candlesticks. How you doing today? Hey, we're at the last hour of the day. This is Monday, January 12th, 2026. I'm doing a video here to show how I buy my directional options with TastyTrade. I've had a member ask me how to do that and ask me if I've done a video on it, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy 3 positions today, so hang with me, okay? 3 positions. Before we get started, I do want to remind everybody that we're here pre-market, 8:30 a.m., and everyone, the public, is invited. You can log in through YouTube, Facebook, or X. If you're in YouTube, just leave a thumbs up, comments. That'd be very helpful. And please don't forget that we are still offering our 14-day, $14 trial if you're interested to a complete membership for 14 days. All right, let's get started here. All right, so the first one we're going to look at, let's see, is this Joby. Now, for those of you that follow us on YouTube, I did post Joby on a video over this weekend as a possible buy. So I'm going to buy that. And let's talk about the chart really quick. We've got a morning star signal here. We've rallied up. We've come to our 50% retracement. We've had a pullback here. I'm going to take a chance and buy this pullback. I'm close to my stop zone, which is going to be around that trend indicator mark there. Everything is looking pretty good here on Joby, so I'm going to take that risk on this. So what I'm going to do is bring my TastyTrade over, and I'm going to type Joby up here. Okay, Joby. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come down to trade. I'm going to look at, we'll look at February, 39 days. And I want to look for something, when I look for a trade to trade, I want open interest in around a delta 70, okay? Around. So this is a 632 and a 68. I'm going to go look at March just for giggles and grins. Nope, I'm going to go back to February. See, there's no open interest in here that excites me. So I'm going to go back to February. And I think what I'm going to choose, I think what I'm going to choose here is the February 14s. So right here, ask, I want buy. I want to buy it long. So I'm going to go the ask column here. I'm going to go down and click on that 245. Now, the mid price is 235, and I buy almost everything at mid price. So we're sitting at mid price. I'm going to, one contract comes up. I'm going to come in here and buy, I don't know. Let me see what 5 does. I'm going to hit this and just see. Yeah, I think 5 contracts is good. So let's go back to edit the order. So I'm buying 5 contracts on this. Again, the strike price at 14, and you can see my mid price is 235. It's marked right here, 235. 68 delta, 632 on the open interest. I'm okay with that. So then I'm going to come over here, click and review and send. I can see the account's going to be reduced by $1,155. All right, let's just place that order. And you can see right here, it filled right away. So I can come back up to, one thing I forgot to do is which account did I buy it in? Okay, that's all right. I have 2 accounts here. So I bought it in this account. This is not the red box is not the Road to Wealth account. The yellow is, and that's, okay. The next chart we're going to look at is A-R-E. Ooh, that's not it. A-R-E, there we go. So A-R-E, we're into a rounded bottom breakout setup here. Target 1, target 2, target 3 is what I'll be looking at. Yeah, I like that chart. Let's go see what we've got here. So let me bring over this thing again, TastyTrade. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to change that to ARE, ticker symbol. And let's buy it in the right account this time. So I'm going to switch accounts. So I'm buying this one right here. And we're going to come up here and trade. So let's look at February. Okay. February. Not so much. I don't think there's enough open interest in there. So not so much. Let's look at April. April. Ooh, thanks, Roger. Roger, one of our members, is pointing out that R has earnings on the 26th. So I need to keep that in mind. I'm gonna look at one chart here. I have time. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna buy R, A-R-E. I'm gonna buy XYZ here. Okay. So let's do some work with XYZ. I've got a bottom, I've got a top, and we're over that 50% retracement. So let's do this. I'm gonna I always put a box there. We can call that target 1 if you want. Whoops, move this up. Target 2, and then we'll look at target 3. If you wanted another target, then a line to go up to would be here, but I'd be perfectly happy with maybe, you know what? I think I will put target 4 now that I think about it. Let's do that. There we go, target 4. So target 1, 2, 3, 4, or in my case, it's going to be target 1, 2, 3. So now let's come over here. Thank you for that one, by the way. Let's come over here and change this to XYZ. There we go. Now let's look at some February. Let's see what we've got there. There's a 74 delta, over 1,000 on the open interest. I think I could do that. $65 strike. So I'm going to buy the $8 calls. So I'm just going to click on that right there, and it sets the trade up. I've got it, set up so I'm looking at about the mid price here. I'm going to add one more call to this. There we go, by 2 calls, and then I'm going to check the order. $1,530 is what's going to pull out of my account. I like what's going on there, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit that send, and it filled just like that. Those are fast fills. So now we can go back and look at the position. You can see that I've got XYZ in there as a position. All right. Now let's go look at the next chart that I'm going to buy. And that is UAMY. UAMY. And again, this is for one of our members asked if I could do a recording on how I buy an option trade with TastyTrade, okay? And yes, I do still have Irene. Yeah, let's look at that. Irene, this is a trade that I'm in, working out very well here. Very, very well. So anyway, let's go back to this XYZ and we'll get this done. Again, I want to remind everybody that we're here at 8:30 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday. Those days in between there that end with Y. And you're welcome to join us. It's open to the public, okay? And follow the Road to Wealth account. Yeah, follow the Road to Wealth account. Okay, let's do this. So XYZ. So I'm gonna come over here to trade. Let's see. No. We already bought that, didn't we? We're gonna buy UAMY right here. I forgot. We didn't even look at it over here, did we? UAMY. There we go. So UAMY is, we've got a nice little breakout of a flag. The price, the 8 EMA, our trend indicator is crossing the 50 period moving average right now. And that's looking pretty good to me. So I see no reason, I don't see any reason in the chart why it should not at least get to this next target up there of 1030. And that's almost 19% away. And man, that's some pretty good money right there, I think. So let's go do that. Let's just buy this little bad boy. So let's take a look at February. Oh, good open interest. There we go. There we are right there. Nailed it. So we've got 71 delta, 17,000 on the open interest. I mostly buy in the money. There are those times that I buy out of the money, but for the most part, I buy in the money, okay? So we're going to buy this right here. We're in a couple, I'm looking for a call. So I'm going to buy this right here. It already plugged in the mid-range. The only time I change this is if the mid-range doesn't fill. And if I want to chase it, then I will chase it up or jump over it to get the fill, you know, raise this by a penny or 2 pennies or a nickel or something like that. So let's get this done. This is a $2, so we can probably go, we'll go 5. We'll just go 5 on this. And that's $900. I'm going to edit that order. I'm going to go add another call to it. So there we go. Now we're at $1,158. I'm going to place the order, and this one is not filling quite as fast. So here's an example of where I might chase this. Now I could leave it right here, but I'm going to do this just for this show and tell. So I'm going to change the order, and let's see if we can bump this up. I bumped that up a penny, and then send the order. And I'm going to let this one work, okay? And I'll let you know if it fills, and we'll come back to it if we need to. Alrighty. Okay, my UAMY did fill. I did chase it up a couple of pennies to get it to fill. So now you can see I'm in UAMY, that IYZ that I bought, and then in that other account, I bought a Joby here, J-O-B-Y, okay, J-O-B-Y. Anyway, that's how I buy in TastyTrade, how I buy directional contracts there, okay? Thanks for asking me to do that. I appreciate it. And would love to see everybody tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Go through YouTube if you're not a member, Facebook or X, and watch us live. Alrighty. Thank you very much for watching this video. Absolutely appreciate it. You guys all take care. Thank you.